Welcome, everyone. Today we are exploring a powerful system designed by Rosemary Tator, a management consultant and entrepreneur, and Alesia Latson, an expert in leadership and organizational development. Their book, More Time for You, is based on the philosophy that taking control of your time isn't about squeezing more tasks into an already frantic day. Instead, it is about purposefully designing your life around what truly matters to you. By the end of this session, you will understand how to move from being a victim of your schedule to being the architect of your time. We are currently living through what the authors call an overwhelm epidemic. This crisis is fueled by four factors: exponential pace, unprecedented magnitude of input, physical and cyber clutter, and globalized complexity. For instance, over 507 billion non-spam emails are sent daily, creating a paralyzing cyber clutter in our infinite digital inboxes. We have become like the frog in a pot of boiling water, accepting these overcommitted lives as the new normal without realizing the toll it takes on our effectiveness. To escape the overwhelm, we must understand the difference between efficiency and effectiveness. Efficiency is doing things right. It's a trap where you check off random tasks to achieve high output, but often end up with low life satisfaction. Effectiveness, however, is doing the right things. It is a muscle you flex by choosing exactly where to place your effort to cause an intentional effect. True effectiveness means your daily actions perfectly align with your core life goals and serve your ultimate purpose. Time is relative, and we all have different natural tendencies. Monochronic behavior sees time as fixed and absolute. These individuals are task-oriented, adhere strictly to plans, and produce reliably. Conversely, polychronic behavior sees time as flexible and relationship-oriented. These individuals are highly adaptable to change. Neither is right or wrong. The goal for an effective professional is to expand their range of motion, consciously selecting the behavior that fits the specific circumstances of the moment. We often use clever but dangerous coping strategies to survive our workloads. Procrastination lures us with the idea that we work better under pressure, but it creates unnecessary stress and compromised results. Multitasking feels like high productivity, but because the brain has a finite processing capacity, it actually results in a sharp drop in quality and mental presence. Finally, claiming "I'm too busy" provides a social excuse to drop the ball, leading to inattentional blindness toward the life we actually want. The system centers on creating your life through annual accomplishments rather than resolutions. The flaw of resolutions is that they are rooted in past failures and rely on fleeting willpower. Accomplishments, however, focus on the precise, positive outcome you intend to produce in the future. We all have exactly 168 hours a week. Designing your life means actively choosing how to allocate those 168 hours to meet these accomplishments across your core life realms, such as family, health, and career. Our brains are terrible at holding on to fleeting thoughts, which leads to culturally induced ADD and severe anxiety. To solve this, we use the FedEx model. Just as FedEx routes every package through a central hub in Memphis to ensure delivery, you must route every to-do, email, and idea into one single capture tool. This is your Memphis Hub. By capturing everything in one reliable place, your brain is entirely freed from the burden of remembering what to do, allowing it to focus strictly on doing it. Once captured, you must empty your tool daily using the triage methodology, modeled after hospital emergency rooms. For every item, you must make a quick, purposeful decision. Delete it if it's unrealistic, do it now if it takes less than 2 minutes, or schedule it now by placing it directly onto your calendar if it takes longer. If you need outside input before you can act, place it in a dedicated waiting for response holding folder. This systematic sorting clears the mind of unfinished business. Think of your calendar as a virtual butler that protects your 168 hours. First, block your routines, such as commutes, email processing, and lunch, to account for reality. Second, use preemptive strikes by scheduling 30-minute interruption buffers daily. If no emergencies happen, you gain free time. Finally, protect quality us time for relationships. True productivity is not about the quantity of things completed, but about completing the things that deliver the most quality in your life. Email has become an electronic tyrant that dictates our workflow if we let it. The authors suggest a mental shift. You don't have an email problem, you have a decision problem. Use the batching method by scheduling specific isolated windows, such as morning, midday, and end of day, exclusively to triage email. During these windows, use the triage methodology to get your inbox to zero. This prevents your inbox from controlling your entire day and frees you for deep work. To deliver on what you say yes to, you must surround yourself with a rigid wall of no. The art of saying no is about being clear, honest, and respectful, protecting your annual accomplishments from becoming victims of someone else's perceived emergency. Execution is key. Saying no is never about managing another person's reaction or forcing them to like you. It is about serving a higher yes, the commitment you have made to the most important areas of your own life. Social media is designed to be an infinite, time-consuming scroll, so you must manage it with strict intentionality. First, define your purpose for each platform, like is it for lead generation or connecting with family? Second, determine priority by assessing how timely those reasons are against your life goals. Finally, allocate specific time blocks to engage, then log off completely. Using shortcuts and folders outside your inbox helps keep these communications from distracting you during your primary work hours. We all occasionally revert to old habits or become a slug when facing difficult tasks. When stuck, immediately deploy an inaction antidote. Try the 60-second whine, where you pout aggressively for exactly 1 minute before getting back to work. Use the action algorithm to identify the very first discrete step and why it's truly important. Finally, use when-then plannings to pre-plan your recovery. When distraction happens, then I will execute specific action to get back on track. This system forms an integrated ecosystem. At the macro level are your annual accomplishments, representing your ultimate destination and ideal life. In the mid-level, your calendar as butler serves as the weekly engine, protecting your time and batching your tasks. At the micro level are capture and triage, your daily defense hub that clears the mind of incoming chaos. You are the composer of this life, deciding the pace and rhythm for your own time signature. You can reclaim your time starting today with 3 steps. First, select your Memphis. Choose one single physical or digital capture tool and stop storing tasks in your head. Second, define one accomplishment, a macro goal for the year that focuses on a desired outcome, not a flaw to fix. Third, try the triage. Tomorrow, don't leave your inbox open. Instead, schedule 3 windows to systematically process email. It's time to create your life and design your days.